Hey Louis, hey TJ, love you guys. Wanted to show you where we camped out last night. So we took a little road on the side of the mountain and got to a point where the mountain was washed out, or the road was washed out, so we couldn't go any farther. So that was the top of the mountain, and here's the road where it's washed out. Now right over here, say hey guys.
Hey TJ.
Yo.
What's up?
Exactly, that was Klingon.
Over there we got a little waterfall.
Got a little waterfall coming down the mountain over here.
And you got an inside stream actually where that's coming from.
It's coming right out of the side of the mountain there into this small little brook that's going both ways, which led down to where the road's washed out. You guys can see the big piles of rocks and stuff down there. The road's all washed out there, so we couldn't go any farther, which leads to this area over here where the waterfall goes down the other side into the pines. So you see the base of the tall pine trees right there. Some of them are broken off, some of them are dead. They're kind of tall. See them going right up there. So last night was kind of fun because we got here with less than an hour of sunlight before we had to head back. Or not before we had to head back, before we had to get the tent up. We had 1 hour of darkness to get the tent up and find all the firewood we wanted. But if you notice, everything up here is wet. We're at a high enough elevation that, and close enough to the ocean, that this part of the United States stays pretty wet all the time. Not just because of rain, but because of the humidity and the water vapor condensing on the ground when it gets cool at night. So if you follow the road back this way a little bit, we're going to get back to our campsite. Note that there really isn't a lot of room. On the right hand side goes up the mountain, on the left hand side it drops off and goes straight down the mountain, and we found just a little tiny place to pitch a tent, build a fire, park a car. So in the middle of the night last night, we had trucks drive by. We were wondering if it was the park rangers, but we didn't run into any park rangers last night. And think the truck that came by last night with their big spotlights were actually poachers, illegally hunting wildlife last night, probably deer. And then this morning we had someone drive by really fast in the truck and turn around at the spot where the road's washed out. And then they went back down the mountain a little ways and ended up, we've been hearing gunfire all day, so we're thinking that they're down there practicing or something. The screen looks kind of fuzzy. I think maybe I've got condensation on the lens. Let me check. Yep. Let me help you guys out here a little bit. Ah, now you can see. There you go. So there's our campsite. You can see down the road a little bit better. There's Elliot. There's a campfire. Say hey to Louis and TJ.
Hey Louis, hey TJ.
So here's the fun part I want to show you guys. We noticed that there are down trees off behind our campsite. So most of the wood we pulled up and burned last night, besides all the wood that was sitting here at the campsite, was down the back of the cliff. Hey, there's Nathan.
Morning, guys.
So, in the middle of the night last night, we decided to climb down behind our campsite and pull up trees that were down along the back here. So, yeah. We were climbing down there to get trees. Probably not the smartest thing to do, because if we fell, that's a long, long way down. Oh, do you guys hear the gunfire?
We love firearms.
So, from back at the campsite, you can see the boys. Yes, they're being very nice to nature there. Very green, very caring for nature.
Respectful.
Respectful for nature, even.
I think the boys are going to be wolves.
And then there's the top of one of the mountains around here.
Okay, boys. Let's get ready to take off. You guys need to start rolling up sleeping bags.
So again, here's the tent we stayed in last night. Campsite. There's the big fire we had. And yes, this fire was much, much bigger at times last night. We finally, when we found all the wood down at the bottom of the hill down here, we started throwing whole trees on at a time, so it got kind of big. So anyway,
Give me some privacy.
this is what we've been doing the last 12 hours. We went to bed at 6 o'clock this morning, and I think it's about noon now, so we're gonna leave now and head up the mountain to the lookout. Go up and see the snow at the top of the mountain because Elliot wants to see snow, and then we're gonna head back. So our next video will probably be up the mountain somewhere. Love you guys a whole bunch. Really wish you were here. That's what we talked about most of the night, was how much we wish you guys were with us. See you guys later.
Bye, guys.
Bye.